Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here today. In this video, I'm going to go over why I started providing free signals to my group and also how to place the trades and how to use the signals as well. With the way things are going in this economy, inflation is not going anywhere. And also because 99% of all the people that I work with are brand new traders. A lot of people have been asking me, hey, Jeremy, I need ways to earn money while learning. So that is why I started adding new signals, and I want to make sure everyone knows how to use them. All right, so let's go to my Facebook group, and I'll show you an example of one of my signals. Okay, so this right here is a signal that I gave 5 days ago, and you can kind of see how simple it is to follow. So when I give a signal, I will usually tell you to do a market order above a certain price point. So if you're selling, it's most likely going to be above a certain point. If you're buying, I'm going to tell you, hey, just make sure if you buy this, make sure you buy it under a certain price point as well. So, and the reason why I do this is because I have an international group, and with people all over the world, some people, this might be 1 o'clock in the morning. Some people, this might be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 o'clock at night, or whenever. So it's kind of hard to get everybody on the same page in regards to when a signal comes out. So the reason why I give a range is so that by the time you see the signal, as long as the price is still within that range, then that signal is still good enough for you to take. If the signal is outside of that range, then it's a little risky for you to enter that trade. But no worries. I will try and have signals, if not daily, at least like 2 or 3 times per week. So each time I give a signal, I always make sure I give you analysis to go with it so that you understand the reason why I am taking that trade. My focus is on you learning while earning. So I don't want you to get too comfortable with signals that you just say, you know what, I'm not going to learn Forex anymore. Obviously, I can't control what you do, but I just hope that people are learning at the same time as they're making money with the signals. Because the analysis that I'm giving is really good, and I really explain in detail the trade. And then most importantly, there are very good trades. So if you take my signals, you're most likely going to make a lot of money. So from that signal, here were some of the results from that US dollar Japanese yen. It worked out pretty well. And then if I have other trades going on, I might tell you to, hey, you know what? If you missed out on the signal I gave, here's some other options. And then you can kind of look through and see, oh, wow, are these some trades that I want to take? Okay, and then I always give, I guess, feedback or follow up on how the trades have went. You can see here, uh, the trades went very well. And this is pretty much how every week goes. I rarely have losses, and I will also show you, well, I can show you right now, actually. Okay, so just to show you guys, I added a Galileo Pro Forex Bot tracking page to my website. Uh, the Forex Blue website can be a little tricky to navigate. So all the information that's important is added to my website. So if you want to see my performance, you can see it right here. So you can see so far for this month, I've made 1,045 pips, and I've only had a 0.5% drawdown. Guys, this is insane. Retail traders do not have a drawdown this low to make this many pips. It's very unrealistic. But the quality of my trades are very good. And because I understand how to trade Galileo very well, Galileo is doing very well as well. These are the things that you kind of learn when you go through my program. And because you're taking my trades, for the most part, you're going to do very well. Okay, so now that we're inside my MetaTrader 4, this is one of my demo accounts that I use for teaching, so no worries on anything we see here. Um, when it comes to taking trades, all right, depending on your risk management and how much time you have to watch trades will determine your strategy, so to speak. All right. If you don't have time to watch trades, maybe you're placing trades before you go to work, or maybe you just came home, you're tired, and you happen to see the signal and you place the trade, and then you just want to relax for the rest of the evening, or you want to take trades and then go to sleep, then you're probably just going to have to take the trade, leave the stop loss in there, leave the take profit in there, and call it a day. If you have time to watch it a little bit, what I recommend is if your trade is in profit, then move the stop loss to break even. So in this case, you can see I have two trades on gold at the moment. All right. So if I want to have a risk-free trade, uh, let's go to the minute time frame. Um, I can move this line right here, so I don't have to type it in. I don't have to click on the trade. You can if you want to, but most of the time it's easier just to move the line. As long as I move the line above the entry, then it's going to move my stop loss for me. Okay, so that's one way to have risk-free trades when you're in profit. Okay. Another situation is, let's say, for example, this trade right here. All right. So because this is a rather big lot size, I don't want to necessarily carry that risk too long. What I can do is I can close a percentage of the trade. So if I click on it, so I double click. All right. So in this case, I just double click on the actual trade itself. All right. If I want to minimize my risks, like, okay, you know what, this is a 5 standard lot size. I can close a percentage of the trade by changing the volume. So I can simply go like this. And now what's going to happen is this 5 is going to turn to a 2.5 lot size. And that's one way to secure profit. So we can close and then boom. So now I lowered my risk, and at the same time, I also secured profit. So if you have experience following different signal providers, some of them might send you out a message saying, okay, guys, you know, take some profit. This is what they're referring to. All right. So you can do the same thing with my signals as well. All right. If you have time to actually watch the trades, another thing you can do is just right click anywhere on your platform. You can open up depth of market. All right. And this can be pretty helpful. So especially if you're still new and you're still don't know how to calculate stop losses and take profits, you can put it here. This is in points. So you need to know enough about how many points equals a pip. 10 points equals a pip. So in this case, I'm going to put down 50 pips, which would be 500 points. And then I can put 500 here, just for uh, just for this example. All right. So if I automatically, if I hit the buy signal, it already has my stop loss built in and it already has my take profit built in. All right. So this is a helpful tool if you're trading like NFP, for example, if you're scalping and you want to have a ton of trades, this comes in handy. You can also do buy limit orders, and you can also do sell stops, and you can also do sell limits, and you can also do buy stops as well. So this is a neat little tool to use. So in an example like this, so let's say, for example, I give a signal on gold, and I'm telling everybody, all right, buy gold anywhere from 2,390. Um, then you can come here and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to have like 5 positions on gold. And then you just click, 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 click. You maybe press some limit orders or whatever the case may be. And you can manage your trades that way. And then when all of them get like 20 pips in profit, maybe some of them you move to break even, maybe some of them you close, maybe some of them you close percentages of the trade, and you can really navigate it many different ways. So if you need more help with this, please make sure you reach out to me so that I can work with you. I want to make sure that you guys are using my signals correctly because I don't want anyone losing, obviously. Um, and that's pretty much it for this video. Um, I am planning on having a automatic way to copy my trades as well. So that's something that I plan on releasing. I'm not really sure when I'm going to do that, but that's something I'm going to release. So for those of you who don't have time to copy my trades, you'll be able to just connect to my MetaTrader 4 and copy all the trades that I do. All right. So that's something else I have coming up. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. So please reach out to me if you have any other questions. Make sure you guys also bookmark this page on my website. So if you go to strive2be1fx.com, just go to the last page right here, click on Galileo Pro FX Bot, and then hit the bookmark. And then that way, for those of you who are interested, if you're not interested in tracking my performance, then don't worry about it. But this is some pretty amazing numbers. And then if you want to see each trade in detail, if you go to FX Blue and you click on, I believe it's the analysis tab, and then you go to lists, you can see each trade individually. And as you can see, my losses are very rare and they're very small. And the only losses I really have is not even because these are bad trades. It's because most of the time when I run Galileo, it's because I'm asleep. Okay. When I wake up and I find pretty much all the trades have already hit their targets, Galileo keeps placing new trades. All right. So when I see that happening and I realize, oh wow, I already made, 100 pips today. Um, I don't care about, milking the market for everything. So what I do is I close any open trades, and that's the only reason why I have these losses. And that's also why they're so small. Because I just didn't want to risk carrying them into the next day, especially after I hit my targets. All right, so that's very important. When it comes to trading, don't be greedy. Stick to your trading plan. So, a good rule of thumb is 1 to 5% daily returns or 30 pips per day. is typically a good day for a retail trader. I mostly average over 100 pips per day, but I'm way above average in terms of trading. All right. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and please keep up. A lot of stuff is coming up. We're going to have some pretty awesome market conditions. We have a Fed decision coming up, and we have NFP this week. So a lot of juicy stuff. All right. Thank you to each and every one of you. It means a lot to have you, and I look forward to you guys in the next video. Take care.